Terrence Crawford, Sean Porter fight week. We got big news yesterday. Canelo Alvarez announces that he'll go to cruiserweight, and the boxing world is challenging Canelo Alvarez. They're not accepting it. Canelo Alvarez is not getting a pass for going to cruiserweight. Not at all. Nobody's giving him a pass. Jay Gadget, what's going on? Floyd Mayweather is challenging him. Timothy Bradley challenged him. Max Kellerman challenged him today. Said 214, QY Dub Network, Via Ferreira, Brooklyn Bond. What's going on? Janelli, what's going on? Everybody's challenging him. Manuel Montez, Brandon Hill Sr., Adrian Mendoza, Trez Rap 101, Terrell Grace 04, Mr. Blue, Terrence Dub, John J. Doe, Sleep, New York City, Jamil, what's going on? Brian Chenault Jr., Lock for Canton 10, Jaquan Pickett, Mr. 6 Second, Manuel Montez, what's going on? So you see Jay Live Forever, what's going on? As I told you guys, right? You're not going to, he's going to vacate the titles. Arthur Hawkins, Chilltown Majors, NR89, Devin Willis, Breezy Cool, Rex Jamal, Rafiq Ahmed, Poe Porter, Theodore Bundy Jr., Chad Quinn Jr., Brent Lawson, Steve Austin, Joe 123, Kevin Lau Sr., my brother, what's going on? Brian Chenault Jr., what's going on? Smash the like button. We got 150 people, let's get 150 likes. Hezekiah Ben Israel, Mr. Muhammad, Big LT, Larry Eben Smith, what's going on? Quez Cash, what's going on, baby boy? That's my son. What's going on with your kid? Young World. Let me wrench up my son. It's my son. Unstoppable Force 101. Jerome Ireland. What's going on? Marissa Aiken, peace, blessings, queen. How you doing today? So, as I told you guys, smash the like button, man. We got 200 people. Let's get 200 likes. Solo Productions, Mass Songs, Aaron Burton. What's going on? As I told you guys, you heard what Timothy Bradley said today. If you didn't hear the interview I did with him, go listen. Kane the Bad Guy, Gabe Moore, Warnell Morrell. What's going on? You listen to that interview, and Timothy Bradley, Terry Pruitt. Right, peace of blessings, queen. How you doing today? Misfit, peace of blessings, queen. How you doing today? Rocco Drama 23. What's going on? Pardon me for being late, extremely late. I was looking at my clock, and I'm like, oh, I got time to do my live stream. It's early. It's only 4 o'clock. I forgot I'm in Vegas. Shalom Yasharala, what's going on? Gus Fringe, what's going on? We got 250 people. Let's get 250 likes. I completely forgot I'm in Vegas, and I lost the time. They both, Larry Eben Smith, they both feel like they're 100% confident, right? Ben Frank Jr., 100, what's going on? Ryan Smith Bay, what's going on? They both are completely locked in, if you ask me. Kane Bound 2014, yeah, man. Unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Kizzy Hayes, my brother in the super chat. Salute Blue in chat. Thanks for the content, man. Thank you, great brother. I appreciate you. Hector Rivera, what's going on? He said it's good to hear you there. I appreciate you. Eric Cole, what's going on? Smash that like button, people. We got 250 people. Let's get 250 likes. Smash the like button. Paul County Boston, what's going on? Roberto Castillo, what's going on? He lost to Canelo and Madonna. James Brown, what's going on? My brother Kevin Lyle said I'm on vacation chilling with Blue. Man, I appreciate you, man. King Judah, what's going on? Adrian Mendoza, what's going on? Jules of Light. Mayweather beat Canelo. Yeah, he said Canelo lost. Canelo, come on, brother. Leo said it. What's going on? That just lets you know the level of delusion that these fans have. Christopher Denju, what's going on? How can anybody say Floyd lost to Canelo? Come on, please stop. Smash the like button, man. Boss Red 357, Nemo Rest, what's going on? Okay. So why you watch us, Nemo Rest? Have you watched Floyd Mayweather fight? Why? And why you watching me? Windy City A, what's going on? The app sounds, what's going on? Why would you watch me? And why do you watch Floyd Mayweather? DF Dub Motivation, what's going on? TZ Trucking, what's going on? Phil J 508, Geo James Khalil 98, what's going on? Why would you watch me? And why would you watch Floyd Mayweather? What are you doing in your personal life that you got time to watch people you don't like? My brother Bitch, be Megastar in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Bitch, be Megastar, Little Princess channel. You got sons, daughters, nieces, nephews, little cousins, friends with little kids. Have them subscribe to KK Pinson TV. My brother Bitch, be Megastar, Little Princess channel. Bitch, drop the link. Ryan Smith Bay, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue in the super chat. I agree with Floyd. Also, Tanker versus possible winner of moves. If he moves up, your thoughts since he sparred with Porter at 50 plus, 150 plus. He need to fight the best at 135 and 140, man. That's what he need to do. Period. Alejandro Villarreal was coming on. That's what he needs to do. Fight the best that's available to him. Easy Lewin, Blaine Lee, what's going on? King Judah, what's going on? Robin Morales, what's going on? He said Canelo's undisputed, Spence and Crawford still waiting. See what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about? How could Crawford be waiting when he was undisputed before Canelo? It's comedy. Flaco Bueno, what's going on? Jose Diaz, what's going on? It's pure comedy. Oh, Canelo's undisputed. Errol Spence and Crawford are still waiting. How could Terrence Crawford be waiting for anything? He was undisputed years before Canelo Alvarez. Warrior Class of Third, my brother. What's going on? Renee Basham, my brother Renee Basham. Go subscribe to my brother Renee Basham. Renee, drop the link. Texas T346. Go subscribe to my brother Texas T346. Benjamin Rivard, what's going on? Benjamin Rivard, let me rent you up, brother. He said, hey, they still waiting. Terrence Crawford is undisputed years ago. What are you talking about? Lynette Bowman, peace and blessings to the queen, the godmother, up in here, dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue in the super chat. Canelo, the chosen one. Yep, sure is. Terry Pruitt, right, peace and blessings to the queen, up in the super chat, dropping that duh on your boy Blue in the super chat. Peace and blessings to the queen, Terry Pruitt in the super chat. Terry Pruitt, right, the newly married queen in the super chat, dropping that duh on your boy Blue in the super chat. And peace and blessings to the godmother of this, Lynette Bowman in the super chat, dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue. I appreciate y'all. So the brother said, Russ Petit, what's going on? He said, I appreciate you, Warrior Class of Third, Box of Truth Soon, Truth Serum, what's going on? He said, hey, Canelo's undisputed. They still waiting. No, he was still waiting. Terrence Crawford became undisputed years ago. What are you talking about? This just goes to show you, just like I tell y'all, there's no type of reality check with none of this. None. This is all Candyland. All Candyland. Bland Lee, brother in the super chat. Much love to you. It's all Candyland. How could you say such a thing? What are you talking about? Christopher Deju, Anthony, what's going on? I'll be confused, man. Benjamin Rivard, let me rent you up, Benjamin. Daniel Henry, what's going on? Yeah, they can't help it. They can't help it, Terry. Can't help it. They can't help themselves. We prove it every time. Every time we go on live, we deal with facts over feelings. And every time they come in here and there is no facts involved. None. No reality involved. None. It is all feelings and emotions and no type of research done. No type of knowledge in it. It's all fiction land. That's what it is. 41 Susie, what's going on? Salute to the Britain. That's what it is. That's what it is. Kente, my brother Taylor Lewis. Let me rent you up. There you go, great brother. Wrench up my brother Taylor Lewis. Wrench you up. Appreciate you. We got 350 people and we don't even have 200 likes. Stevie J, what's going on? Who really did he beat besides Triple G? Well, I don't take his victories away from him. Smash the like button, man. 350 people. Let's get the likes up. Carlos Maladon, Devin Willis, what's going on? Blue, you like 200 million and O versus these dudes. Yeah, they can't help themselves, great brother. Julian Thomas, what's going on, Julius Thomas? I'm gonna wrench you up too, Julius Thomas, because I like you. Box fans talk TV, brother in super chat. Is it time? Is it me to? Is it me to straight the WBC belt across the board? Yeah, well, you heard what Timothy Bradley said today. The WBC said. Y'all heard what Timothy Bradley said today? Taneem Marie, peace blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Malik Rain, what's going on? Nathaniel Aikens, what's going on? Salute to Toronto, Canada. I gotta come to Canada. I'm coming to Canada. Ernest Nichols, what's going on? Kevin Dallas 15. King Grayson, what's going on? Did y'all hear what Timothy Bradley said in my interview? He said, "We back Canelo." The WBC stand for "We Back Canelo." When he said that, I was in tears. I'm like, I couldn't laugh out loud. Oh, come on, man. We just dropped from 400 people to 290. Smash the Calvin Williams. What's going on? Picasso, Brian Corbett. What's going on? Smash the like button, people. Get the likes to 400. Smash the like button, please. Timothy Bradley said, "We back Canelo." The WBC stands for "We Back Canelo." So, and there you have it. G Al, my brother G Al in the building. So there you have it. This is the perception across the board. Well, but they're gonna tell you, oh, that's because Timothy Bradley. Hey, there is no logic, there is no truth, there is no facts when you're dealing with these fans. None, zero, zilt. They're gonna tell you, oh, that's because Timothy Bradley doesn't like Canelo. Right. Nobody likes Canelo. Nobody. It's because you don't like him. Jones, what's going on? It's comedy, man. TS family, what's going on? MTZ Tilly D, what's going on? Appreciate you. Leandre Robinson. Tim says Spence lost to Porter. Is that true? Of course not. Marcus Martinez, what's going on? Of course not. KB, what's going on? Treslin Patterson, where you been at, bro? Treslin Patterson, I ain't see you in a month for years, bro. 350 people. Look how they playing with the views. It's dropping, it's going up. It's just doing all types of silly stuff. Smash the like button, man. Robert Adams, what's going on? Yeah, they in their feelings. Colin Frederick, what up, Blue? Safe travel, appreciate you. Hater Amir, what's going on? Hater Amir, cruiserweight is more dangerous than Benavidez, though. Is it? Dion Hope, what's going on? Mr. Ricks, what's going on? Let me ask you a question. Since you said that's more risky, Gio James Khalil 98, what's going on? You said that fight is more risky. Why'd you say that? Because it's just weight? Let me give you an analogy. See, this is what I'm saying. Y'all need to do research. Watch the sport of boxing, people. Please. Rocco 3, what's going on? Please indulge in watching the sport of boxing. Watch the sport of boxing. Stop being a fan of one person. Johnny Cash, what's going on? Stop overly fanning out and be a fan of the sport of boxing first. It'll take you a much longer way. Educate yourself on the sport of boxing first. Dre, brother in the super chat. He said Bradley act like he don't like Errol. He always saying something negative about the big fish. Yeah, well, I you know what, man, let me tell you, I was uploading when he was talking about Errol Spence. I got a little bit of it. David Freeman, what's going on? brother in super chat. He said, smash the like button. I just did. Salute. Little salute to you, great brother. Yeah, get the likes to 400. David Scott the third. What's going on? I was going to ask him. See, remember, David Scott the third. What's going on? He also he avoided Errol Spence. Mark Yagami. What's going on? Johnny Cash. What's going on? He also avoided Errol Spence when Errol Spence was his mandatory. Remember that. Gennady Golovkin. Canelo is only 5'8". Yeah, what that mean? Floyd Mayweather is only 5'8". So let me give y'all nutrition is life. Rob Conway, what's going on? Let me give y'all an example. See, y'all talk about, hey, cruiserweight, going up to cruiserweight is a much bigger challenge for him. I agree, it's a challenge. It's definitely real talk. What's going on? It's definitely a challenge to go up there. Mike Brown, what's going on? But see, Emmanuel Pettigrew, what's going on? If you educate yourself in the sport of boxing, you won't say such things like, oh, that's a tougher fight than fighting Benavidez. Why? Because of weight? Because if weight was the reason why it's going to be a tough fight, then Floyd Mayweather would have lost all his fights. Fat Cat Shadow Boxing, what's going on? King Third Eye Supreme, what's going on? Hood Crypto Mogul, what's going on? See, Floyd Mayweather, Canelo Alvarez outweighed Floyd Mayweather over 20 pounds. You didn't hear me. Canelo outweighed Floyd Mayweather over 20 pounds. Canelo Alvarez, the night of their fight, he weighed 200. He weighed 170. What was it? 171 pounds. He was 171 pounds. Floyd Mayweather didn't even make 150. Did you know that? So he's going to go up to cruiserweight. And they still have a weight limit. K Gant, what's going on? Right? They still have a weight limit, right? And he still won the fight. So when he goes up to cruiserweight, right? He's going to fight, the weight limit is 190, so they're going to weigh 190. Canelo's going to weigh 180 something. Jones, what's going on? Right? And his opponent may outweigh him by 10 pounds, 12 pounds. And he's not that big. He's 6 feet tall with a 74-inch arm. Jack Performance, what's going on? So that means he's actually shorter than Caleb Plant with the same arm reach as Caleb Plant. Random D99, what's going on? Bradley Carroll, what's going on? You understand? So he's actually shorter. Eric Big Dose 513, what's going on? He's actually shorter than Caleb Plant, and he has the same arm reach. Now, he's going to outweigh Canelo because he's naturally the bigger guy, right? Amir Marcel, what's going on? Brian Corbett, what's going on? Right? So he's going to outweigh Canelo because he's naturally the bigger guy, right? Lonely Talking Boxing, what's going on? He says, listen to this. Obviously, Floyd is going to say that since Canelo's catching up to him legacy-wise. Now, how could that be possible? This dude has a draw, two draws, a loss to Floyd Mayweather, and arguably 3 other losses on his resume. How's he catching up to Floyd Mayweather? Where? When? Superb Herb Nutrition. What's going on? LaMarcus Robinson. Let me rent you up, LaMarcus Robinson. LaMarcus Robinson. I like you, great brother. I'm going to rent you up. How can he catch up to Floyd Mayweather? And do what? Is he going to suddenly be undefeated? Is he going to suddenly remove the loss of his resume to Floyd Mayweather? Is he suddenly going to erase the draws on his resume? So what are you talking about? What, is he going to make $200 million in a fight? When? Where? Tell me. V-Rock, what's going on? Floyd Mayweather holds every pay-per-view record there is. Every one. Mamadou Mustafa Bey, what's going on? He holds every pay-per-view record there is. He broke every record there is to have. TM Rays, what's going on? How could he pass Floyd Mayweather? What are you talking about? People say anything. I told you. They'll say anything. They want him to pass Floyd Mayweather so bad. They want to erase that loss to Floyd Mayweather so bad. So bad. But guess what? He lost every single round to Floyd Mayweather. Oh, no, what's going on? Mario Elliott Sr., what's going on? He lost every single round to Floyd Mayweather. Every round. Wasn't even a close fight. And he outweighed Floyd Mayweather by 20 plus pounds. And he was 13 years younger than the old Floyd Mayweather, who was 36 years old, going on 37. Our old Floyd Mayweather beat Canelo Alvarez every single round. Tafe, what's going on? And he stayed undefeated. He never lost. He broke every paper record there is to have. So only thing he's chasing is a ghost. Sorry, not sorry. Good try, try again. Michael Guerrero, what's going on? Good try, try again. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 500. I know we got a lot of detractors, but that's okay. Let's work, people. Head busting Boston, what's going on? Get the likes up to 500. We got 550 people. We should have 550 likes. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 500, people. Get the likes to 500. Woo, 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 woo. Woo, 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 woo. Me and Gravy, what's going on? And Social 323, what's going on? By your logic, just proves why fighters don't want to lose their own. By my logic? No. They shouldn't want to go by Floyd Mayweather's logic. They should create their own lane. Hamilton Steele, what's going on? AJ Celestine, what's going on? They should know. They should go by their own legacy. He went by his own legacy. Charles Edward Cheese, my brother in the building. No, they should go by their own legacy. Jorge Delgado, Pat Cannon, what's going on? They should make their own path, their own legacy. See, the brother keeps saying, undisputed, he's undisputed, but he still lost to Floyd Mayweather. DeAndre Carey, Matthew G, what's going on? I don't care how many times you say undisputed. It doesn't matter. Big George 850, what's going on? It don't matter. He still arguably lost both fights to Triple G. He still arguably lost to Arislandi Lara. Ches 313, what's going on? He still arguably lost to I said Triple G twice and Arislandi Lara. And we know he lost every single round of Floyd Mayweather. So you can say that all you want. You know what that's called? A consolation prize. You happy to come in second place. Robert Nunez, what's going on? Why would you be happy to come in second place? You have a participation trophy and you're happy. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Can't make this up. Eric Salazar, my brother in Super Chat, he says, salute. Salute to you, great brother. But Jessica Burden, peace, blessings, queen. How you doing today? Matthew Thomas, brother in Super Chat, you can't be the best if you lost to the best. Exactly. How does that sound? How does this sound? How does this sound? Right? That Clyde Drexler saying, I'm better than Michael Jordan because I won championships with Portland. But you lost to Michael Jordan. I mean, because I won championships with Houston. But you lost to Michael Jordan. And he ain't never lose in the finals. So no matter how many times you won, you can't never surpass him. But you can. You know why, people? If you reside in Candyland, you can do whatever you want. You can be whatever you like. You can be whatever you like. Hope now, brother in the super chat. He said, yo, Blue, why didn't Mayweather become undisputed? So I can defend Mayweather when people bring it up. Hope no, he had no interest in becoming undisputed. He said all belts do is collect dust. And all they do is overcharge you for sanctioning fees. And I'm not interested because those belts and they're taking money out my pocket. See, they don't pay attention. Hope now. They don't know. Number 3, what's going on? They don't pay attention. They act like he couldn't be undisputed. Just think about that. Why couldn't he become undisputed? When he fought Shane Mosley, he didn't even accept Shane Mosley's belt. He wouldn't allow them to put Shane Mosley's belt on the line because he said he didn't want to pay sanction fees after he beat Shane Mosley. And he said that, and after I beat Shane Mosley, you can still take your belt back. You're still going to be the champion. But at the end of the day, you know you lost to me. So he didn't allow them to put Shane Mosley's belt up on the line when he fought Shane Mosley. So just think about this, people. When you saying, oh, he ain't never be undisputed. He didn't want to. It's not that he couldn't. Of course he could have. Just think about it. Why wouldn't he? Who was there to stop him from becoming undisputed? Hello? Terry Pruitt, right. Peace of us to the queen in the super chat. Dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue in the super chat. Undisputed does not mean undefeated. Facts. And it don't give you, Terry Pruitt, right. It don't give you a leg up on nobody. Peace be free. What's going on? You heard what Timothy Bradley said tonight? What belt was on the line when Hearns and Hagler fought? And everybody was standing there like this. And he said, you don't even remember because it's not about the belts. It's about the fighters and the fight, the legacy fight itself. That is just the cherry on top. Eric Salzar, my brother in the super chat, once again, he said, shots on December, Patron on ice. Facts. Black Ham TV, what's going on? So when they say this, Blake Red, what's going on? Our bell list, what's going on? Can I agree that? No, they didn't. What, man, please stop. Brooklyn Born, what's going on? So he didn't want to fight for undisputed. So they make it as he did something that Floyd never did, as if he accomplished something Floyd couldn't do. That's not what happened. Chantel Hill, what's going on? That's not what happened at all. So when they say this, it's laughable because what are you talking about? Of course he could have did it. Mobtown Slim, my brother, what's going on? Justin Bell, what's going on? Nazaro Watkins, what's going on? Brian Guzman, what's going on? He said, bro, Crawford got dropped by a C-level fighter. Oh, God. Watch this now. Brian Guzman, don't time him out. Don't block him. Don't do nothing. Watch this now. Watch this now. Don't time him out. Don't block him. Brian Guzman, don't time out Brian Guzman. Don't block him. Don't do nothing. Watch this now. He said, Crawford got dropped by a C-level fighter. Yuriorkis Gamboa. Watch this now. First of all, he unofficially got dropped by Igis Kavalauskas. Do you know Igis Kavalauskas' amateur background? Do you know Igis Kavalauskas was the mandatory and an undefeated fighter? When he got hurt by Yuriorkis Gamboa, it's Olympic gold medalist. Do you know who Igis Kavalauskas is? You don't, because you don't watch the sport of boxing. You're just a fan of Canelo Alvarez. So let me enlighten you. Did you know that Canelo Alvarez was nearly stopped? But when you say a C-level fighter, he was nearly stopped by Jose Cotto. Do you know who Jose Cotto is? Besides being Miguel Cotto's brother, what has he accomplished in the sport of boxing besides carrying the name of being Miguel Cotto's brother? Nutrition is life, brother in super chat. Let's see Canelo fight someone 15, 20 pounds bigger, considered top 3 pound for pound in a weight class above him, who's younger. Never. Of course not. So this brother said, do you know who Jose Cotto is? Boston fan 713, what's going on? Texas T346, my brother in Super Chat. Who brought up belts when Pac-Man and Floyd fought? Exactly. Wait a minute. Who brought up belts when Floyd and Canelo fought? I'll wait. MPWTF, what's going on? The biggest fights in boxing history are what? They're owned by Floyd Mayweather, right? Shogun 76, what's going on? Watch this now. The biggest fights in boxing history are owned by Floyd Mayweather, right? What belts was on the line when he fought Oscar De La Hoya? What belt did they fight for? Mr. Pac-Man 216, what's going on? What belts did they fight for? We got 600 people. We should have 600 likes. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 600. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house and wipe your feet before you come inside. We got 620 people. Let's get 620 likes. Smash the like button. Okay, again, what's going on? Get the likes up right now to 620 as we people here. I don't want to have 200 people moonlighting. Participate. It's free. Aunt Kid Lane, what's going on? Adonis K3, what's going on? So I'm asking y'all, what belt was on the line? Somebody, without Google, tell me what belt was on the line when Floyd fought Oscar De La Hoya. I'll wait. Hey, Blue, I'll take I don't know for $500. Bing, bing, bing. You guessed it. Exactly. Bobby Digital, brother in Super Chat. Okay, hold up, Blue Blood. Mayweather always said he only fights for belts. That was his words, but he complained about fees. But I get your point you making. No, he never said he fight for belts. He said, I don't. He said that, after a while, what happened was, of course, everybody gets in the sport, but he learned his lesson. Terry Smoot Jr., tried and true. What's going on? Shogun 76, Sergio Gutierrez. What's going on? And of course, he learned his lesson as he went on. Dub C, PBA, AK Brandon. What's going on? So he learned his lesson. He paved the way. Again, another lesson learned that nobody accepted. Okay? Rico De Niro, what's going on? So now, Kawhi Elliott, what's going on? So now everybody want to hit Google and type in the belt that did. Now you hit Google. That don't count. You see how long it took you? The point is, you didn't even know. Terrence Trent, DVT game, what's going on? So what Floyd Mayweather did as he went on, he learned his lesson and said, why am I paying all these sanctioning fees? Abdul Brooklyn, what's going on? Okay, 504 top level, what's going on? Mosquito, what's going on? Why am I paying all these sanctioning fees and they not giving me anything back in return? What am I doing here? I'm paying sanction fees, I'm paying taxes, and all these belts do is collect dust. That's all they do. Larry Evan Smith, my brother in the Super Chat, dropping that. Duh! On your boy Blue in the Super Chat. He said, Blue, dropping the Jeopardy music. Yes, sir. You already know. It's a must, great brother. It's a must. So Floyd Mayweather said, what am I doing, CJ? What's going on? What am I doing here? Money is coming out my pockets, and they standing next to me, and they ain't doing nothing for me. And then they want to dictate and tell me, Cam talk too much. What's going on? Jones, Swift Sloan, what's going on? Clifton Tony, what's going on? Then on top of it, once you get the belt, they want to tell you what to do and how to do it. Once you get the belt, on top of it, they want to tell you what to do with the belt and how to do it and when to do it. So Floyd said, listen, I'm done with that. So when you come here, Makai Henderson, what's going on? When you come here and you say stuff like, oh, he ain't never become undisputed, as if it's something he couldn't do. No, pay attention. It was something he didn't choose to do because he didn't want to pay the fees. Lesson learned. Lynette Bowman, peace and blessings to the godmother in the Super Chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. Canelo's overrated, and I got Bud winning in the 9th round by knockout. Hey, a lot of people told me that today. True 5280. Lynette, what's going on, great brother? A lot of people, Leandre Robinson, what's going on? A lot of people told me that today. That's their pick. We got 650 people. We should have 650 likes. Smash the like button. Get the likes all the way up. Let's participate, not moonlight. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house and wipe your feet before you step inside. Big Dose 513, Julio Mendino, what's going on? Okay, now watch this now. See, they'll say anything to try and defend Canelo Alvarez, but doesn't add up. So he says Benavidez needs to fight top fighters like Charlo. Seems to me that everyone wants Canelo, but avoid each other. Well, let me address that in two separate ways. Josh Epstein, what's going on? Let me address that in two separate ways. For one, he's been trying to fight Jamal Charlo. He can't get Jamal Charlo in the ring. For two, he's been trying to fight Caleb Plant, but he couldn't get Caleb Plant in the ring. Okay? Okay, pumpkin? Okay? Spade up 36, what's going on? And then, let's talk about this. Lot for Canton 10, what's going on? Now, on top of that, did you know that he was calling for a fight with Floyd Mayweather before he did anything and for anybody of significance? Did you know that? So while you're saying that, oh, it seems like everybody just looking to fight Canelo Alvarez without fighting each other. Tat, what's going on? But what about when Canelo Alvarez was trying to fight Floyd Mayweather without fighting other fighters that made sense for him to fight and good fellas? Grail Sabelli, what's going on? Huh? What about that? How about you just conveniently forget that? How come you conveniently forget that Floyd Mayweather was the one who told Canelo Alvarez? Nick J, peace, blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Let's not forget that Floyd Mayweather was the one that told Canelo Alvarez, if you want to fight me, you are going to have to fight Austin Trout first. He wasn't trying to fight Austin Trout. I ain't know. What's going on? Did you know that? Makai Larkins, what's going on? Did you know he was not trying to fight Austin Trout? And Floyd Mayweather said, listen, I'm not fighting you unless you fight Austin Trout because I can't elbow. What's going on? Floyd Mayweather said, I can't justify fighting you and you ain't fighting nobody. But old Shane Mosley and Josito Lopez. Mosquito said that's false. What's false? What's false? Come on now. What's false? K. Maru, what's going on? What's false? You said that's false. What's false? Let's play this game now. Or unless you're not talking to me. What's false? Canelo chose to fight Trout. Lies. He did not choose to fight Trout. Floyd Mayweather said, if you want to fight me, you're going to have to fight Austin Trout. And then after the fight, Canelo Alvarez is on record saying, now Floyd Mayweather is going to have to fight me. And then he said, if Floyd Mayweather don't fight me, I'm not fighting. I'm featuring myself on no more of his cards until he fights me. What are you talking about? Do your homework. Don't listen. Don't challenge me. Don't try to debate me unless you know your stuff. Period. Percy Moore, brother in Super Chat, my great brother. Our veteran and active duty military supports you, Blue. Keep grinding, stay focused, and keep your foot on the casuals. Facts over feelings. Salute to my great brother, Percy Moore. Be safe out there, great brother, and we appreciate you putting in that work for us. Frankie C31, brother in the Super Chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. Is there a box record book or where it states that the top 10 fighters of all time from 1 to 10? Or does it come down to the court of people's opinion and the cook-up is real tonight? For sure, that's what it comes down to. So this brother Mosquito just tried to tell me that's false. He just picked up and chose to fight Austin Trout. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Brother, this is all I do. What you talking about? I read everything and I watch everything. What are you talking about? He just up and chose. No, he didn't. Floyd Mayweather said, just like Floyd Mayweather told Keith Thurman, if you want to fight me, fight Errol Spence. And Floyd Mayweather told Austin Trout the same thing. Floyd Mayweather told plenty of people, Andre Berto, you want to fight me, you're going to have to beat Victor Ortiz. What are you talking about? This is all I do. If you don't know what you're talking about, don't challenge me. Go do your research. I don't care if you watched Canelo before he fought Mosley. I watched Canelo when he first started boxing before he was even with Oscar De La Hoya. You don't outdate me, great brother. And that's what took place. Period. He didn't choose. He didn't up and say, "Oh, I want to fight Floyd Mayweather. I want to fight Austin Trout." No, Floyd Mayweather put that out there. What are you talking about? He said, "Fight Austin Trout in a unification fight." Period. What you talking about, man? Try to tell me that didn't happen? Of course it did. What you talking about, man? Floyd Mayweather been doing that since he came back and calling himself Money Mayweather because he wanted to make sure he put himself in position to fight the best fighters coming off their biggest win. Mosquito said, "Isn't that a good thing, though? At least it got him the Mayweather fight." But you just came in here and said that wasn't true. See, this is what I be talking about. Now you're talking about, isn't it a good thing? I never said it was or it wasn't. The fact is, he didn't choose to up and fight Austin Trout. So the point here is, okay, the point here is that Canelo Alvarez, like the brother just said, that everybody wants to fight Canelo Alvarez each other. And so my point was, what about when Canelo Alvarez was looking to fight Floyd Mayweather before he boxed the best fighters? And he fought Austin Trout because Floyd Mayweather directed him in that lane. What are you talking about? And Floyd Mayweather was part promoter with Oscar De La Hoya and with Al Heyman and all of that. Because they was all still together at that time. What you talking about, man? Paul Kerry, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, "Peace to my LDBC fam." Salute to my brother Paul Kerry. That's why Floyd Mayweather made it his point. Dondrail Richardson, my brother 817 Boston B. What's going on? So that's why Floyd Mayweather made it a point to say every fighter I fought was coming off their best victory. What you think that was by accident? Boston and Barbecue, what's going on? Eric Cornu, what's going on? Well, you thought that was by accident? No, it wasn't by accident. That was by design. Because Floyd Mayweather understood that I'm not going to get credit for fighting these guys like I didn't get the credit I deserve. Let me tell you why. What I got to do, put it in subtitles or something? Let me tell you why. Craig Brooks, what's going on? Because when he fought Zab Judah after Zab Judah had Carlos Boulderman. And everybody already, when he beat Zab Judah, because that was a big fight for him. He wanted to make a statement fighting Zab Judah. Okay? And Boston 504, what's going on? He wanted to make a statement fighting and beating Zab Judah, right? Because everybody said Zab Judah had the skills, the speed, the power to beat Floyd Mayweather. They came up in the amateurs and Olympics and all of that stuff together. So he wanted to make a statement, and it was his good friend, FSU, what's going on? Robert Sanchez, what's going on? Right? And so what happened was, Wiseman, what's going on? So what happened was, he wanted to fight Zab Judah. Zab Judah lost to Carlos Boulderman. The fight was already set for Zab Judah versus Floyd Mayweather. Okay? The plan was for Zab Judah to beat Carlos Boulderman and then defend his title against Floyd Mayweather, right? Okay. He lost to Carlos Boulderman. Floyd Mayweather wasn't happy. That fight was already set. Carlos Boulderman upset the plans. So now Floyd Mayweather had to beat Carlos Boulderman because he was the winner. Okay, how he looked going straight off and fighting Zab Judah after Carlos Boulderman beat Zab Judah. Okay, so he had to fight Carlos Boulderman. He took that fight to fight Carlos Boulderman just cause. Took the belt back, then he fought Zab Judah. And after he fought Zab Judah, nobody gave him his credit because everybody said, well, Zab Judah had lost to Costa Zoo. He already lost to Carlos Boulderman. He had this loss. He did this. He wasn't the same guy. So what happened was he didn't get his just dues for beating Zab Judah. And he started to feel like people wasn't giving him his credit. So then he started, that's why he was even more, Jawan Rummels, what's going on? Let me rent you up. I like the brother Jawan Rummels. So then he started even more putting the pressure to try to fight TBE Mayweather. What's going on? He tried to even more put pressure on to fight Shane Mosley and Oscar De La Hoya because he wasn't getting his credit. He wasn't getting his just dues. Why? Because everybody was like, you still fighting Zab Judah and this dude just lost to Carlos Balderman? And he lost to Corey Spinks? And he lost to Carlos Costa Zoo? But that was a big fight. See, people don't remember how big of a fight and people were pegging them together. Right? It was like Michael Jordan and Clyde Drexler. Who's better out of the two? Right? And Floyd Mayweather was like, man, I need to separate myself from this dude Zab. Because even in losses, people was, Zab Judah had that, he had the Mike Tyson effect. Okay? He had that Mike Tyson aura. Even though Zab Judah lost, okay, people still was like, man, that was just because of this. There was always an excuse and a rhyme and reason why Zab lost, opposed to him just losing. You understand? And he was pegged as that dude. Him and Floyd Mayweather the same. They was compared together. And Floyd Mayweather wanted to separate himself. So that's why he, even though Zab lost to Carlos Balderman, he was like, I'm still going to fight Zab Judah. Because he wanted to separate himself. And he didn't get the credit. Okay? He didn't get the credit after he beat Zab Judah. Period. Okay? So then Floyd Mayweather, from that point on, he was like, you know something, man? He was like, you know something? This is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do, right? I need that Oscar De La Hoya fight. And after Carlos Balderman, he got the Oscar De La Hoya fight. Josh Epstein and brother in the super chat, they don't like Floyd because he did something that's probably not going to be done again. And Canelo trying, but he's not doing it in an honorable way, shaking my head. Yeah. So he's like, listen, I got to beat. Floyd Mayweather was like, listen, I beat Zab, I fought Zab, and I fought Zab coming off of a loss. Right? And so now I'm going to have to prove myself. So he beat Costa Zoo. I mean, Carlos Balderman. He was trying to fight Costa Zoo. These people wasn't giving him an opportunity. So from that point forward, then he finally got the, when he beat Carlos Balderman, people didn't even pay that fight no attention. People didn't even pay that fight no attention. That was there was 3 belts on the line in that fight. They didn't pay it no attention. And from that point forward, Floyd was like, why am I fighting for belts? They don't even recognize me. Because they saying Carlos Balderman got lucky. And I beat Zab Judah and he already lost. So he was like, man, listen, you know what I'm going to do from this point forward? I'm going to fight dudes. So then he fought Oscar De La Hoya. And what did they say? Oh, Oscar De La Hoya was old. He was past his prime. He didn't have it no more. So he said, okay, from now on, I'm fighting everybody coming off of their best win. Des Banks, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Who's fought more champions or the best fighters of their decade than Floyd and won? Canelo will never be best Mexican fighter or fighter of this past decade because he doesn't fight the best. Not only that, he can't surpass Andre Ward or Floyd Mayweather. He just can't. You just can't. Smash the like button. Get the likes up. Get the likes to 1K. Omar Brown, what's going on? So don't tell me, oh, Floyd, he didn't tell Canelo that he had to fight Austin Trout. Sure he did. Because he wasn't going to fight Canelo Alvarez if he didn't come off a big, big win. And not Shane Mosley. That wasn't going to cut it. So when people say, oh, well, Canelo, everybody just, and I agree. I want to see David Benavidez and Charlo fight. I said this past weekend should have been David Benavidez and Jamal Charlo, and the winner get Canelo Alvarez. I'm with you. But don't act like Jay North Philly Black. What's going on, great brother? Don't act like Giant Squid. What's going on? Don't act like that this Canelo wasn't doing the same thing, because he was. Alexander Polo, what's going on? Because he was. Because he was. Parent Awful, what's going on? He was doing the same thing. He wasn't fighting the best level opposition. And Floyd was like, listen, I'm not going to get no credit, and I'm not going to be able to justify boxing you or without you getting the biggest win of your career. So he went in that unification bout, and Floyd was like, "You're gonna have to fight Austin Trout." Big Dose 513, brother super chat. Blue, would you tell the brother Kurt Sugar he's in the brother's thoughts and hope he gets better, bro? Oh, for sure, Big Dose 513. For sure, great brother. For sure, I will. I'm sure the historian is listening right now. I just don't. I can't send the link. Donis Harris, what's going on? Because I'm on my phone. So we ain't gonna sit here and act like, oh well, the thing is, why these guys doing it? No, man. No, man. It's not. That's not what we're gonna do. Tired of being broke. What's going on, great brother? We're not gonna do that. We're gonna come here. We're gonna tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. Robert Anderson, what's going on? And don't get me wrong, Canelo Alvarez was fighting some tough contenders. It just wasn't the biggest victories that Floyd Mayweather could say justify it. He fought Josito Lopez, who was 30 wins and 4 losses already. Burgess Meredith, what's going on? Okay, Stash Lemaine, what's going on? Michael James 616, what's going on? He fought Shane Mosley, who was 46 wins, 7 losses, and a draw. Kermit Citron and Alfonso Gomez. That's who he beat going into the fight with Floyd Mayweather. And Floyd Mayweather was like, bro, unification bout with Austin Trout. And that's what he did. And he beat Austin Trout. And he was like, now Floyd Mayweather, you got to stop avoiding me. I'm not going to be jumping through these hoops and hurdles to get this fight if you're not going to fight me. So Floyd was like, okay, let's make it happen. You beat Austin Trout, let's make it happen. Period. Everett Johnson, what's going on? SNT Nick, my brother, what's going on? Deshaun Johnson, what's going on? Jose Lopez, what's going on? Mayweather lost against Castillo. Yeah, okay. You don't believe that. Good try, though. Henry King, what's going on? Floyd beat Oscar when Oscar was the face of boxing. Sure was. He was supposed to fight Victor Ortiz, but Josito Lopez broke his jaw. Right, so he fought the winner. Marky him 1, 2, 3. What's going on? But even fighting Victor Ortiz, he wasn't a 154 pounder. See, this is what I'm talking about, man. Yo, you can't play this game with me. Dr. Pablo said, what's going on? Trade 234, what's going on? Even Victor Ortiz was not a 154 pounder. So Victor Ortiz was going to attempt to go up in weight. And Victor Ortiz had already lost to Floyd Mayweather. That wasn't going to cut it. Floyd Mayweather already beat Victor Ortiz. Plain and simple. Hold on. Smash that like button. Get the likes to 1K, people. Smash that like button, people. Get the likes to 1K. Hold on. We them boys. Hold up. We them boys. Hold up. We making noise. Hold up. Get that likes to 1K, people. Get the likes to 1K. Smash the like button. Mackenzie Green, what's going on? Crawford beats Canelo. Yeah, I think he got the skills to beat him. Queen City highlights, what's going on? He got the skills to beat him. For sure. TDLOC, my brother, what's going on? The real pretty boy, what's going on? What's going on? Get the likes up to 1K. D Hodges. Mosquito. Canelo has done something that no other top elite fighter will be able to do. Texas T, don't time him out. Don't time him out. Lionel Witherspoon, what's going on? Smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 1K. He said he did something that Roy Boy Florida was going, no other fighter can do, is become an undisputed champion under a calendar year. Well, look at the road to doing so. It was catered to him. Des Banks, brother in the super chat. Where was Canelo with the energy when Ward was active? Cherry picking, speaking on Floyd and Ward. I just want to see the best fight the best, period. Hit the like button. Facts. Money in the ghetto. What's going on? The road was catered to him. Where was the resistance? Tune, what's going on? Yeah, don't time out. Don't block him. Don't do nothing. Jonathan Garcia, Black Mac, 1978. What's going on? Where was the resistance? Where was the where was the quote unquote side of the street talk? Where was the network blocking? K Causey, what's going on? Where was that? No, because everybody rolled out the red carpet to allow him to do that. They rolled out the red carpet to allow him to do that. Who else gets the red carpet rolled out to be allowed to do that? Andre Ward couldn't do it. Sergey Kovalev couldn't do it. B Fitness, brother in the super chat. Much love to you, my brother. Blue Corner Boxing. Floyd ducked Paul Williams. No, he didn't. Now go look at my interview I did with Paul Williams myself, and Paul Williams said it himself. Brian Barnes, brother in the super chat. Wasn't Canelo gifted the WBC belt when they were fighting for another belt, which is unheard of? Facts. Dwayne Freeman, what's going on? He was able to win 2 belts in one fight without fighting the fighter that had the belt. Just let that sink in. I'm going to say it again. He was able to fight for the vacant WBC title that all 30 out of 32 board members, 31 board members voted that he should be allowed to fight Avni Yildirim for the vacant WBC title. Y'all ain't hear me. The WBC approved Canelo Alvarez that petition, Xavier Franklin, what's going on? The WBC to fight Avni Yildirim for the vacant WBC title instead of having to fight David Benavidez. DP Rocco, what's going on? Let me wrench up my brother Kane, the bad guy. There you go. Donis Harris, what's going on? Paul Williams, in my interview with me, Paul Williams said, no, that wasn't the case. B-Dub FT Gate, what's going on? He said that wasn't the case. I was in a different place. He was in a different place. And we just never got around to coming to that. But he never avoided me and I never avoided him. That's exactly what he said. He said it just wasn't in the cards. Mr. Blue, what's going on? One Main TV, Mark Fralin, what's going on? Go look at my interview with Paul Williams. He said it just wasn't in the card. He didn't avoid me and I didn't avoid him. I got a lot of respect for him. He said, I got a lot of respect for Floyd. And he said, we used to see each other in passing and be like, one day we're going to get together. One day. Breon Swanson, what's going on? Jay North Philly, what's going on? That's what he said. Abdul Rahim, what's going on? He said, we used to pass each other and we used to say, one day we're going to get together and make it happen. He said, Floyd used to tell me, one day we're going to get, and I used to tell him, yeah, one day. He said, and then, I decided that I wanted to move up in weight. We was in 2 different places in our careers. And so, and then I started losing. Then I had my accident. Jonathan Garcia, what's going on? So there you have it. He said it himself. See, again, that's people that don't do their homework. right? And just run with a narrative that they heard. They didn't do no research. Demetrius Bright, brother in Super Chat, great work with the champ side asking Bud those questions. Salute to you, great brother. For sure. Lord Charles, what's going on? Appreciate my brother Demetrius Bright in the Super Chat. Smash the like button, get the likes to 1K. So that's what Paul Williams told me personally himself. So when people come here talking about, hey, he ducked Paul Williams. No, he didn't. Paul Williams told me that himself. And he laughed. Teddy Brookshot, what's going on? And Paul Williams laughed. He said, man, people, he said, that's the question that people always ask me. He's like, no, man. And he's like, me and Floyd is cool. That's exactly what he told me. Craig Barry, what's going on, brother in Super Chat? WBC doing too much. They should have ordered the fight between Canelo and David Benavidez as a mandatory after plant fight. But of course he ran, hit the like button, But even if they ordered it, he was leaving the division anyway. It don't matter. Ain't nothing the WBC could do. Because if they ordered him to fight David Benavidez, he still was going to exit the division, so it wouldn't even matter. Daniel D, brother in the Super Chat, dropping that duh on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. He said, keep up the good work, Blue. Great content and spitting that really real. Appreciate you, great brother. My brother Lamarcus Robinson in the Super Chat, dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. This for the lesson, Blue. Salute. Salute to you, great brother. I appreciate you. Bobby Digital, brother in the Super Chat, he said, okay, in the Super Chat, he said, okay, here my issue. I know Canelo come with some BS. Why does Jamal Charlo get a pass after admitting not fighting the best? Charlo after paydays. Where does he get a pass at? Where? Who you seen giving Jamal Charlo a pass? Who's giving Jamal Charlo a pass? Where? Where did you see that? Where and who? Monkey Dan 123, my brother in the Super Chat, dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. He said, you think the zone should press Munguia to pursue WBC if Munguia beat Charlo? Could the zone do it in undisputed 20? Could you imagine Andre won and his Bernard Hopkins moment? I'll keep dreaming. Salute, big bro. Salute to my brother Monkey Dan 123. No, they're not going to do that, because if Golden Boy does that, Hardcore Boxing News, what's going on, great brother? Where you been at? Then that means that they have to do business with PBC. Ronaldo Borrego, what's going on? The reason I want to see the fight, because I want to see the best fight the best, period. Mr. Shelton, my brother in the building. So Ronaldo Borrego, I believe that Canelo, I don't know for sure that Marvin Alvarez, what's going on? I don't know for sure that Canelo Alvarez win the fight. I just feel like he will. Johnny True Blue Stanley, Teddy Brooks, what's going on? Smaggy, what's going on? Jesus Valdez Carranza, what's going on? I feel like Canelo Alvarez will beat David Benavidez. That's not a guarantee. That's why I want to see it. And as far as Jaime Munguia pressing for the WBC title, that's not going to happen, because that means they have to do business with the PBC, and they're not going to do that. Jaqueline Allen, what's going on? So I want to see Four Deuce Trey, what's going on? I want to see the best fight the best. I want him to prove to me and you, Taxstone, what's going on? Is that a wig? Yeah, what's wrong with y'all? McKenzie, what's going on? What round is poor to sleep? Kimberly and Jorge, what's going on? Nah, I don't see that happening, man. Anything is possible. Anything is possible! But I don't see it. Brother said, is that a wig? A wig? Quinn Barunch Lot, what's going on? A wig, brother? Where do y'all come up with this stuff, man? Bobby Digital, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue in the super chat. Look at these other channels on YouTube. Bossa Ego and Dante Bossa Nation, so-called new media. Every day it is a Canelo Best Fest, but they won't speak on Charlo. Oh, well, that's not me. Talib Cunningham, what's going on? That ain't me. I speak on everybody. Nobody is exempt. Nobody. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1K. Yeah, Hulk, now I don't understand. I don't give nobody a pass. See, this is the thing. See, Hulk, now they'll be here today, right? Like, oh, yeah, Canelo, yeah. And I'm talking about Charlie Martin, and it's like, man, this dude. And I talk about this dude, oh, man, this dude. I don't get it. IG, what's going on? Because again, they can't separate facts from feelings. That's one thing I do. Mark Booker, what's going on? Brent Lawson, what's going on? I separate facts from feelings. When I go to these events, they show me love, they give me credit. Whether you like me, you don't like me, whatever. You gotta respect the real. I always speak my truth, and I don't mind standing corrected by nobody. Correct me. I speak my truth based off of the evidence I have. If you don't like it, correct it. If I'm wrong, correct me. Joseph O'Bang, what's going on? Christopher Schaefer, my brother in the super chat, dropping that duh on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, what's good, Blue? I touched down in Vegas Saturday morning. Me and the Queen will be at the fight. Hope to see you there. Oh man, inbox me on Instagram, brother. Ain't nothing but a thing, brother. Chris Schaefer, ain't nothing but a thing, great brother. Let's make it happen. BG Kicks, my brother in the super chat. Much love to you. Ain't nothing but a thing. I appreciate you, Brian Corbett. See, my thing is this, right? I can sit here and you say, oh, Blue, who you think gonna win? Well, I think Terrence Crawford gonna win. Why? Because I just think he's Tiana Scott, peace of blessed Queen, big money, what's going on? Because I just think he's more versatile, so on and so forth, blah, 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 blah. I see Kenny Porter, I see Sean Porter, and they still give me love and credit. Somebody has to win, somebody has to lose. Showtime the guy, what's going on? I'm not saying that Sean Porter's not a great fighter. I'm just giving my reasons as to why I think Terrence Crawford is going to be successful. And so guess what? Then I asked Sean Porter, all right, I said this. The issue you had, the reason why, I feel like, and I'm going to upload that. The reason, Raul Garcia, what's going on? The reason why I feel like you have this weakness, J Matt 4, what's going on? Right? And Still TV, what's going on? In the inside, you got clipped by Errol Spence. You got clipped on the inside by Keith Thurman. Danny Garcia clipped you on the inside. Adrian Broner dropped you with a hook. All little hooks, all in the inside, a mistake that you make. That's Terrence Crawford's specialty. That's what he does great. Those little hooks on the inside. He has power ambidextrous. He has power in both hands. Right? Queen City highlights. What's going on? So I said, Sean, what you gonna do? He said, that's right, Blue. Listen to this. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is how you know. So Sean says, that's right, Blue. And that's something we noticed. And that's something I have to correct. Rico Forster, what's going on? Eiffel Shaheen, what's going on? Christopher Schaefer, my brother in super chat. Don't have Instagram, shoot me an email. Okay, great, brother. Let me screenshot that. Bang, got you. Got you. Hamilton Steel 1, my brother in the super chat. Much love to you. So Sean Porter says, you right, bro. that's something we noticed. Bobby Digital, let me rent you up. So he says, Terrence Trent, what's going on? Gerardo Rivera, what's going on? And who beats Boo Boo? Canelo. Canelo beats Boo Boo. Larry Jones, what's going on? Larry Jones said, you're a capping, Blue, stop it. What? How am I capping? Watch this now. Fadeaway, what's going on? Tito Perez, what's going on? You said I'm capping, right? You use those words, Larry Jones. So if I'm capping and I show you proof, then you need to drop $50 in the super chat. Or you get gone. So, am I capping? You want to stand on your square? I'll give you a chance to pull back on it. I always keep receipts. So I'll give you a chance to back up what you said. Stand on your square. LA Fight Club, what's going on? Dwayne Russell, what's going on? So stand on your square. Henry King, what's going on? If I'm capping, then you should be able to stand on your square, right? D-Shot 81, what's going on? Right? Don't time them out. Don't block them. Don't do none of that. Right? Crane Enterprise, what's going on? Right, brother? You said Blue, you capping, right? Okay, cool. If I'm capping, Larry Jones, then you should be able to stand on your square. Just how fluidly, don't hide behind internet. Kyle Brown, what's going on? Victor Herrera, what's going on? Don't stand behind your computer. Kareem Ebanks, what's going on? Now stand on your square. I'm capping. You said I'm capping, right? Come on, put 50 on it. Put your Cash App in there. Put your Cash App in the chat. And if I'm capping, then I'll send you 50 right now. But if you capping, then I'll send you 50. Then you send me 50 right now. What's up? Marvin Alvarez, what's going on? Nelson Armstrong, what's going on? What's up? What's up, Larry Jones? Come on. Come on. Come on, Larry Jones. Quick, these thumbs and these fingers work all too fast. I think it worked faster than your actual thought pattern. Kenneth Pinckney, what's going on? Come on. I'm capping, right? So let's back it up. Antonio Matthews, what's going on? James Dorsey, what's going on? Come on, brother. Nebs Nation, what's going on? Brian Son G, what's going on? Knuckle Gamble, what's going on? Bro, Blue, I gotta ask, are you an Aries? Yeah, I'm an Aries, brother. How you know? Where you go, Larry Jones? Come on, brother. You're not timed out. See, I'm not a computer, brother. So you can't use the I'm timed out. Because I can see who's getting timed out and who's not, because I'm on my phone. Gregory Hogan, what's going on? Daniel D, what's going on? T. Scott, what's going on? So you can't use, man, they timed me out. No, they can't. You can't use that. Because I'm on my phone, unfortunately for you. I'm not on my computer where I can't see who's getting timed out and who's not. So see, I can see who's who. That's how I can wrench people up right now. Matter of fact, watch this. I'm going to wrench up Brian Son of G. There you go. See that? Because see, I can see everything right now. So come on. You said I'm capping. Stop capping. Okay, capping about what? Let's go for it. Tabby Bout, what's going on? Come on, brother. We waiting. Come on. Texas Trucker, what's going on? Black Superman. Tito Perez, my brother in the super chat. Larry Jones equals crickets. Fact. He said Kenny Porter ain't tell you that. Now Larry Jones here. You want to put your 50 up? Because first of all, I didn't say Kenny Porter said that. Did anybody hear me say Kenny Porter said that to me? And you know I didn't say Kenny Porter said that. Now you're trying to move the goalposts. Did anybody hear me say Kenny Porter said that to me? Ezekiel Young, my brother in Super Chat, dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue in Super Chat. What's good, Blue? Appreciate the content from earlier, brother. Keep up the great work. I appreciate you, great brother. Now he's trying to move the goalposts, right? Now he's trying to say, oh, Kenny Porter. He know I ain't say Kenny Porter said that. Did anybody hear me say Kenny Porter said that? No, what I said was, Fred 88, what's going on? So you capping. Why you come here and didn't know what you was talking about and then had the audacity to comment in my comment section and you ain't even know what you was talking about? Or should I say you didn't even know what I was talking about? If you didn't know what I was talking about, then why you put that in the chat? For what? Because I didn't say, hey, Larry Jones, talk to me, brother. Stop talking to my family in the chat. Talk to me. Brian Son of G, my brother in Super Chat, much love to you. My brother, Champ Side in the building. Go subscribe to my brother, Champ Side. What's good with you, Champ? Where you at? Champ, drop the link in the chat so they can subscribe to your channel. And my peoples, get the likes to 1K. We should be past 1K already. Smash the like button. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house and wipe your feet before you come inside. Smash the like button. Jay Merchant, what's going on? Get the likes to 1K ASAP. We should be above 1K right now. We should be past that. So Larry Jones, come on, focus. Hashtag 30 Curry, my brother. Let me rinse up hashtag 30 Curry. Boxing MMA 365, Anthony Jones, what's going on? So focus. You're trying to, Curtis Sewell, what's going on? Anthony Jones, yes sir. Aries all day. So now you're trying to move the goalposts. You're talking to everybody else in the chat. And you're doing everything but talking to me. PMD 530, what's going on? You just came in here. You didn't know what we was talking about. And you jumped in the conversation instead of listening, because that's what today's time does. Instant gratification. So you came here talking about his cap. And furthermore, you don't know what Kenny Porter would have told me. Salute to Sean Broadway and brother in the Super Chat. Much love to you. Brock Bridge, what's going on? Oh, Bama Swag. I tried to get that last question in at the last second, man. They told him that he had to go. Steve J, what's going on? Earn Incorporated. Jafari Caesar, what's going on? Yeah, he said Kenny didn't tell you that. I never said Kenny told me that. See what I'm talking about? Did anybody get your champ side on? If you heard me say Kenny said that, who heard me say Kenny said that? Did anybody hear me say Kenny told me that? Sin P, what's going on? Nitty 220, what's going on? Anybody hear me say Kenny said? Did anybody hear me say that? I never said Kenny said anything. So why he come here and told me I'm capping? But put your 50 up. Just quick to try to discredit me. Herbie Weaver, what's going on? boy, they'll be quick to try to discredit me, right? Just like they made an account talking about when I said, oh, Rolly Romero got pulled from the fight getting canceled. Oh, that wasn't true. I ain't never seen them come here and apologize. I see Bernie every day. Bernie show me love every time I see him. Facts. Marvin Alvarez, what's going on? They told me that wasn't real. How'd that play out? How'd that play out? I told you that Floyd was supposed to. Excuse me. I told you that. Canelo Alvarez was supposed to fight David Benavidez in May. Why you think the boxing world is is not happy right now? I appreciate you, Larry Jones, standing on your square. He said, I apologize, Blue. I didn't have my facts straight. Thank you. I appreciate you. That's all I asked. That's all I asked. That's all I asked. I appreciate you, brother. Black Superman 00Z, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue in the super chat. What's really good, Blue Blood? You know Joel's always got that thumb action in these comment sections. LOL. Yes, it is. We just gotta listen. We gotta be quick to learn and slow to, and we gotta be slow to react and quick to learn. My brother Fred, Barbershop Conversation, my brother in the building in the super chat. You out there doing the work for the people. Without you and Champside, we are compromised. Salute to my brother Fred. Go subscribe to my brother Fred Barbershop Conversations. Yeah, we gotta put this work in, great brother. Taquan Savage, what's going on? I tried to get that Jerron Ennis question in, man. I was leading up into it. So when he was getting up, I just tried to throw it out there, like, "Hey man, you gonna fight Boots in this, man?" I just tried to get it out there quick. You know what I mean? Taquan Savage, how you feeling, great brother? Mark West, what's going on? I just tried to get it out there real quick. When he got Texas Cali Bros, what's going on? Jose M. Severino Jr., what's going on? Mark West, what's going on? That's why you can hear it at the end. GB Lifetime videos is going. Everybody was laughing too. They was like, "Blue, I tried to get it in there, man. I tried to get it in there, man." Yeah, parent offer. I'm gonna have my merchandise on the website. The website's finished. The historian gotta give me his list of pound for pound fighters and things of that nature. And once he give me the list and I put my list up, then we can have everything squared away. I have people working on have it set up. So New Year's we'll have that all set up. I want to do it before then, but I'm not sure. I want to have it before that, but I'm not sure. Jose M. Severino Jr. Boots doesn't have yet to be mentioned between the champions. Why not? Hardik Bali, what's going on? Why not? Basement Boxing Talk, what's going on? People, get the likes to 1K. Get the likes. As a matter of fact, more friendly, what's going on? Get the likes to 1.1K. We should be at 1.1K. Yeah, big money. You heard it, right? Hot Rod Riley is going on. I was trying to ease they came in too quick on this. I didn't know that they was going to come in and swoop in and be like, that's it. Because they don't usually do that with scrums like that. Not that fast. And Why does Boots need a gatekeeper? Virgil Ortiz Jr. don't need a gatekeeper. Teofimo Lopez just fought Lomachenko with less than 15 fights. Lomachenko fought for 2 world titles with 3 fights. Why Boots got to do all that? Poe Porter, brother in the super chat, blew my eye. Looked fine to me. Salute to my brother Poe Porter in the super chat. Earl, how's the eye? My eye? Yeah, looked fine to me. I can't wait to see Earl. Earl, how's the eye? My eye? Yeah, looked fine to me. How your eye look fine? Yo, Earl is Nick, brother in super chat. Hey, Boo Bud, what you think about Crawford petitioning WBC to become the mandatory for Spence's WBC title? They won't allow it to happen. They won't allow it to happen. Jay Lynn, peace, blessings, Queen. How you doing today? You still up with me, huh? I'm late. Man, at home, what time is it at home? 1 in the morning? No, what time is it at home? 11 o'clock at home. He said, Boots. No, Nick. The WBC won't allow that because he's already WBO title holder. Only a contender they allowed it. DeAndre Carey, what's going on? Yeah, man, my time was all messed up. What is that? What's up? What's going on with y'all? Look fine to me. Big D Mom, what's going on? Jerry Mosley, what's going on? So, Jose Benavidez, Virgil Ortiz Jr. wasn't promoted better. He had better opportunities. More people agreed to fight Virgil Ortiz Jr. They wouldn't agree to fight Boots Ennis. That's the difference. DSV Cole, brother in super chat, Blue. Nobody's saying how bad it's going to be for Bud if he loses. That top ranked diet might be true. His confidence could take a hit like Wilder. Wilder's confidence didn't take a hit at all. Tyler Smith, yeah, Frank Gore versus Darren Williams. I don't want to see that. If Terrence Crawford loses, Irvin Green, what's going on? Herbie Weaver, what's going on? If Bud loses, it's going to be bad because James Wilson, what's going on? And the reason it's going to be bad is because it's going to give people the room to say, I told you so. I told you he wasn't that good. I told you he was overrated. See, Sean Porter's already set in stone. Steve J, what's going on? Sean Porter's already set in stone. Especially if Sean Porter loses a close fight and don't get knocked down. Saul Hamilton, what's going on? It's just going to be, he just can't get over the hump. Junior from 919, what's going on? It's going to be Sean Porter just can't get over the hump. Curtis Sewell, what's going on? But when it comes to Terrence Crawford, this is the biggest fight of your career. And people are going to say, man, Crawford been fighting C and B level fighters. Before we finish that, get the likes to 1.1K. No way. LaMarcus Robinson and so on. No way we this far in the show and we still don't have 1,000 likes. We should be at 1.1K. Get the likes to 1.1K. Smash the like button. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house and wipe your feet before you come inside. Get the likes to 1.1K ASAP. ASAP, people. DSV, Cole, brother in Super Chat. Bud don't even got common opponents. Oscar T. See, the thing is smash the like button. Get the likes to 1.1K ASAP. ASAP. Get it up. Smash the like button. Get it to 1.1K. Now, let's work. Let's work. Come on, Mr. Carter, what's going on? Get it up. Get it up. Get it up. Don't moonlight. Participate. Let's work. Darnell Schaefer, Chris Rivera, what's going on? So, with that said, right? Des Banks, what's going on? When it comes to Terrence Crawford, you're going to say, man, he's been fighting C-level, B-level fighters, man. Today he said Gamboa and Igor Kapalaskis fight was hard. And again, remember I told you the game plan wasn't. Listen, they're gonna give me my credit one day. Hopefully they give me my credit while I can smell the roses. So remember, I told you guys when Terrence Crawford fought Igor Kapalaskis and the fight was tough, and I said that wasn't the game plan. And you had people telling me that was the game plan, Blue, to get him out of there. That was the game plan, to fight him on the inside and get him out of there. I said that was not the game plan. The game plan was never to fight him in that tough fight, in that tough manner. The game plan is always to make it easy on yourself. No. That was the game plan against Igor Kapalaskis, so on and so forth. Well, guess what Terrence Crawford said today? Just as I told you guys. Well, that wasn't the game plan, but I made that fight tough on myself for no reason. What did I tell y'all? What did I say? And he said it on record. I made that fight harder than it should have been. Because I chose to fight in that manner. Well, just as I told you guys. Just as I told you guys. That's not the game plan. Des Banks, brother in the super chat. Crawford struggled every fight at 147. Prime example, Benavidez, who got inactive, fought off back foot 10-11 for Bud to figure out Sean with the dub. It's going to be tough, man. I believe it's going to be tough for Bud. I believe it is. Oh, we're going to refuse to get the like from 1.1K, huh? Is that what we're going to do? So, Terrence Crawford is just like Terrence Crawford is just like Sean Porter said, an emotional fighter. Sean Porter has the street fight mentality. Terrence Crawford has the street fight mentality. Terrence Crawford, he approaches the fight in a prize fighting manner, but he has a street fighter's mentality. So what I mean by that is this. He's going to, if you hit me, I'm going to hit you back. If you slam me, I want to slam you. You understand? Tick for tack. That's what he does. You understand? Dre Handy, what's going on? And so when he goes into these fights, the Jeff Horn fight was easy. That wasn't a tough fight. The Jose Benavidez fight was tough because of the size, the length, and the skill set of Jose Benavidez. Jose Benavidez is a great fighter. He was a great fighter until he suffered that injury. Okay, he no longer is. He doesn't have the mobility, but he still has a high ring IQ. He has boxing ability. Don't pay his last fight off for 3 years and fighting at 160. That don't count. Okay, Jay Cooley, what's going on? Adrian Pino, what's going on? So don't count that. You understand what I'm saying? So Jose Benavidez is lengthy. He could box. He has skills. He was a blue chip prospect before he suffered that injury. And so it took Terrence Crawford some time to navigate his way under his punches. And at times, look at the hooks. How wild Terrence Crawford was throwing hooks at times at Jose Benavidez. Why? Because he and Jose Benavidez were doing this before the fight started. They were doing a bunch of this. A bunch of jawing back and forth. Remember, Terrence Crawford told him, man, focus on your fight before you don't make it to your fight. Focus on your fight for you. You understand? So those types of things Terrence Crawford took with him to the ring. So look at the fight against Jose Benavidez again. Look how he fought. He was swinging wild with hooks. He wanted to land. He remember in the gym they went back and forth and it got testy and all of that, right? It was this. So he fought emotionally against Jose Benavidez, swinging wild with hooks. Just looking to land power. When he settled in, yeah, it took him to the second half of the fight, but that's when he settled in and realized, hey man, this dude is better than what I thought. This ain't a street fight. I have to be strategic to get to him. And then once he was strategic and got to him, he got to him. It was over. But again, if he take the street fight mentality with him, that's the Jelly Bean 420. What's going on? Melvin Everett, what's going on? Appreciate you. Lionel Witherspoon, what's going on? Now look at the Amir Khan fight. He got to Amir Khan quickly. Ha! Right? Was outboxing Amir Khan. Was beating Amir Khan to the punch. Why? Because there wasn't any emotion attached to it. Dirk Chapman, what's going on? Now look at the fight with Jeff Horn. There was no emotion tied to it. You understand? He got to Jeff Horn quickly. He understood it's just a boxing match. Look at the Victor Postal fight. It wasn't a tough fight, right? Because it's a boxing match. He made it a boxing match. When it's emotional, when it becomes personal for him, that's when it's a tough fight for Terrence Crawford. That's when it becomes a tough fight. So that's why I said, I don't know if he's going to knock out Sean Porter. Because he's going to give Sean Porter opportunities. Look at the fight with Terrence Crawford and Yuriorkis Gamboa. Emotional. He got buzzed a few times. Why? Because he felt slighted. This dude coming up in weight think he could beat me? That's the mentality. That's why I say with Sean Porter, it's not going to be easy. Broken Bones going on. Why? Because Sean Porter is at a place where Terrence Crawford is going to fight emotionally because he feel like he got to prove a point. Because Sean Porter pushed for this fight. Remember, Sean Porter publicly pushed for this fight. Then you had Kenny Porter say, hey, he didn't want to accept this fight. They had to force the fight. You understand what I'm saying? So he's going to fight emotionally against Sean Porter. And Sean Porter's going to press him. He's going to make him want to fight emotionally even more. That's why I don't know if he's going to get a knockout. Because he's going to be, at times, wide and sloppy looping with his punches. You look at the fight with Igor Kavalauskas. Didn't respect him. Emotionally fought. Went in there to be a dog. For what? Could have outboxed. Then once he settled in, he realized I'm getting hit too much. This fight is tougher than Gerardo Rivera. What's going on? This fight is tougher than I need it to be. Let me settle in and make it a boxing match. Then he stops Igor Kavalauskas. You understand what I'm saying? So if he comes out, Gerardo Rivera said wrong, sir. Okay. Jaqueline Allen, what's going on, great brother? Okie dokie. Gerardo Rivera, you're right, good man. Thomas, what's going on? I can't tell you for sure if anything. I don't do that. We have to see how it plays out. That's Banks. That's why I said this is an emotional fight. David Rasul, brother in the super chat, dropping that good on your boy Blue in the super chat. Peace to the master. Bud stops Porter by the 7th. If not, I'll donate $50 to you, Blue. Okay. 4 dudes trade. What's going on? Okie dokie. Okie dokie. I don't run 50, brother. It's not what I do. Because I can't guarantee what's going to be the outcome. I don't know how they're going to feel the night of the fight. I'm just giving you my opinion based off of styles. There's a lot that comes into play fight night that I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if they're going to wake up with a stomachache. I don't know what's going to take place. So I don't do that. Brooklyn Hayes, what's going on? Reality Pop Star, what's going on? George Thompson Jr., what's going on? I don't know what version of Sean Porter we're going to get. Gerardo Rivera, I know what you're saying. I'm just saying, I don't know what they got going on. Z Stacks, no, I'm eating crackers, man. I mean, Lorna Doom cookies. Brothers UK, what's going on? I ain't feel right on my flight, man. So that's why I'm drinking ginger ale and Lorna Dooms. Sean is out his league. Trevin Smith, what's going on? Wow. Sean is out his league. Nobody said Sean was. You ain't never seen Sean Porter out of his league, bro. There's Banks. I appreciate you, great brother. Miss 1609, what's going on? The on and only. Jerry Moses, what's going on? You ever seen Sean Porter stopped or knocked out in any fight? Tyler said, "Where the mamas at?" I was just, I tell him soon. I was just eating them because they was available. I was emotionally eating, bro. Rolly Roll, what's going on? Salute to you, great brother. Salute to the BX, the Boogie Down. Salute to my brother Rolly Roll. Bobby Digital, brother in the super chat. Yeah, man, Blue. Your boxing knowledge is. I never looked at Crawford like that. You gave me some boxing homework tonight. Thank God for you two. I appreciate you, great brother. Project Bimmels, what's going on? Dre Handy, what's going on? Yeah, my stomach, man. I was like, man, I was on the plane sweating. I'm like, man, what's going on here, bro? This ain't it. That ain't it. Junior Fly, what's going on? Do you agree with Tim saying there needs to be less division so that, yep, 100%. At the very least, there need to be less belts. Cedric Williams, what's going on? Everybody told me Errol Spence was going to run through Sean Porter. I was the only one that said he was not. Okay. Big Dollars 187, what's going on? Javon Marshall, okay, I'm going to check him out. Everybody came here, Errol going to go right through Sean Porter. Errol going to go right through him. And I told you it's not going to happen. How'd that play out? I said Errol Spence is gonna win, but he ain't gonna walk through him. And everybody like, Blue, Cross 7435, what's going on? Cesar Valenzuela, what's going on? Oh, did you see what Ugas did? Ugas did this and watch this and tell me. Okay. John Mayweather, what's going on? Juice TV, what's going on? He might even get a knockdown. Black Carlson, what's going on? Jay Lynn says Spence brawl with him. Everybody brawls with him. They ain't got no choice. It's not up to them. It's up to Sean Porter. He's the best athlete in boxing. Now Jerron Ennis is there. Cedric Williams, brother in Super Chat. Bud drops Porter, but hold on, surprise. Porter drops him as well. However, Bud wins the fight. That's how I'm taking it. Strong possibility. I feel like that could be a case too. Creative athlete, what's going on? Elton Garcia, what's going on? You don't have, when you fight Sean Porter, you don't have a choice. You're gonna fight his fight. Unless he chooses to fight in a different manner, and then he gives you room. Dominic Seaborn, what's going on? If you hear any fighter say, oh, I fight Sean Porter like that because I chose to, that's not true. No, Spence can't fight him differently, Jalen, because he won't allow Spence to fight him differently. It's going to be right in his chest every second of every minute of every round. It's the best athlete in boxing, not named Jerome Boots Ennis right now. His feet are very fast and educated. Bruce Williams, brother in the Super Chat, dropping that go on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. Salute to my brother Bruce Williams in the Super Chat. Sean Porter has more stamina than everybody. Sean Porter's in a better condition athlete than everybody. Sean Porter's mindset and his will is in a different level than everybody. The only thing, this is why he comes up short. He don't have the power. Let me tell y'all something, okay? The welterweight division is very lucky Sean Porter doesn't have power. They are very, very fortunate that Sean Porter wasn't blessed with power. I promise you. Raybone 88, what's going on? No. Eddie Sports Money, what's going on? No, Jalen. Listen, trust me. You can't keep Sean Porter keeps Sean Porter at bay, not you. You just got to knock him out. King David 87, what's going on? Whoa. Gerardo Rivera says Sean don't have the best conditioning. What about Pez? What about Pez? Come on, man. Don't label that on Sean. Don't label that on Sean, bro. That dude works hard, man. He works hard, man. Don't put that jacket on that man. Don't put that jacket on him. Love Mish, what's going on? Don't put that jacket on that man. Yeah, Money in the Ghetto. You can see it, right? Like, man, this is solely for comfort purposes, man. Solely for it. King Elon, what's going on? Yeah, showing conditions. Yeah, man, that dude is. Hey, man, Princeton DeVore, my brother Super Chat, I've been missing Blue Salute. Nobody got the skills to beat Crawford but Boots, even with Crawford age. Man, that dude is very skilled. He's showing Terrence Crawford is very skilled. Let me tell you something. I had the pleasure of watching Floyd Mayweather train. Robert Gonzalez, what's going on? I had the pleasure of watching Deontay Wilder train. A lot of boxers. But Floyd Mayweather and Sean Porter, I only watched Floyd Mayweather train once. I watched Sean Porter train a few times. Bro. I would love to see Floyd Mayweather and Sean Porter train together. I want to see who could outlast who. Appreciate you, Rolly Roll. I would love to see who could outlast who. Y'all not even hearing me. Yeah, but Tim Bradley trained very hard, Jalen, but in between fights, Tim Bradley let his weight go up. He eat what he want. Floyd Mayweather and Sean Porter are cut from the same cloth. Right? I've never seen Terrence Crawford train, so I don't know. Right? So I can't speak on Terrence Crawford. I look at Terrence Crawford. I ain't never seen a fight where he got tired. But I just never see, Anthony Bowden. What's going on? Sean Porter. I'm like, wait, what? Man, this dude, Kenny had built a hyperbaric chamber that had the heavy bag, multiple heavy bags and stuff in the hyperbaric chamber. So it's high altitude. The gym was like the same heat as Floyd Mayweather's gym. And then, right, smash the like button, get the likes to 1.2K. The heat was so hot. It's only 2 gyms I've been in that this happened to me. My phone's overheated. Floyd Mayweather's gym when he trained, and Sean Porter's gym when he trained. My phone's overheated. Sunni Shakur, what's going on? Marcus Freeman, my brother, what's going on? Marcus Freeman, I'm gonna rent you up. I was in Sean Porter gym, and we in Vegas. Jalen, I'm not making this up. Deontay Moses, what's going on? We in Vegas. It's summertime both times. One was in August. They both. No, I went to Floyd Mayweather gym was in August, and no, Sean Porter was in August. Floyd Mayweather was the last time I seen him was August, and Floyd Mayweather was in July. I think. I don't remember. But I know it was super hot outside, right? It was so hot in the gym. In Sean Porter's gym. That I had to take my phones and sit them on the curb. Andres Sanchez, what's going on? Outside. It was 120 degrees outside. But it was cooler outside to put my phones outside because they both shut down and overheated, both of them, in Short Porter Gym. And this dude, Ruben Yezreel, what's going on? I was thinking in my head, like, bro, all I'm doing is recording and I ain't doing nothing. I'm just recording, holding my phones or whatever. But I remember thinking in my head, like, bro, when are we going to end? I was getting to the point where I felt like I was going to have an anxiety attack. Jimmy Cash, what's going on? That's how hot it was in there. You know how hot it is when you start to, you ever sit in a sauna and it's so hot in the sauna that you start thinking about breathing? I'm not kidding. You know when you sit in the sauna, right? If you don't pay it any attention, you don't pay it no attention. Right. But when you start thinking about it, like, man, I can't breathe in here. Marcus Johnson, brother in Super Chat, Blue, who's going to protect and bring together the black fighters like the WBC protects the Hispanic fighters? Nobody, because they don't want nobody to do it for them. Yeah, Donis Harris, man. I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, bro, when is he going to stop? No. This dude was going from ASAP 718. What's going on? He was going from the mitts with Kenny to the heavy bag, and he's going in that hyperbaric chamber, man. That chamber, man. I'm like, bro. I went in there just for a second. I'm like, nah, man. And I wasn't moving around. And I'm like, nah, man. Man, this dude was going from this to this to this to this to this to this, the push-up, sit-up, this, blah, 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 this. Well, I'm going to hit the bench. I'm going to hit the heavy bag. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this. My brother Pat-Man ATL Tay in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Pat-Man ATL Tay. That's my brother right there. Drop the link in the chat, great brother. Bro, he went from this to this to this to that to this to this to this to that. I'm like, I'm in there like, hey man, I felt like I did like this and the steam was coming out like a cartoon, man. I felt I was doing like this, and the steam was coming out like a cartoon. Like, I'm not making it up, man. Music of Detroit, what's going on? I'm not kidding, man. Bro. And then when he was finished, right? Check out this, right? He finished, and he goes, mind you, and there's another Barry Hunter. Yo, Barry Hunter had on a sauna suit. Barry Hunter was in there with a sauna suit on. I'm like, Barry, man, you gonna pass out, man. You can't do that, man. That's dangerous. This dude had a sauna suit on. He was hitting the mitts with Kenny. Then he was going from Kenny to Barry. Then he was going back from Barry to Kenny. And man, St. Louis Mick, my brother, what's going on? DJ, my brother in the Super Chat, he says Shakur and Valdez don't have a mandatory. Do I smell spring unification bout? Nope. Oh, say less, Ted. Come on through, brother. Man, listen. They gonna keep Oscar Valdez so far away from Shakur Stevenson, it ain't even funny. Jay Day and Light One, what's going on? DJ, they gonna keep him so far away from Shakur Stevenson, it ain't even funny. It ain't even funny. Ain't letting him nowhere near Shakur Stevenson, bro. Nowhere near. Not happening. And they're gonna put him in there with what's his name? Navarrete. Smash the like button, people. Get the likes to 1.2K. I guess y'all don't feel like smashing the like button. No participation. Cool. We just choose not to participate with your boy Blue tonight. Okay. I mean, Valdez may get in there eventually, But it ain't not no time soon. No time soon. Not gonna happen. Zay Kane, aka Style Sharpton, what's going on? Salute to Memphis, man. Yeah, that's unfortunate, man. Salute to Memphis. Southern T Boxing and Sports. My brother, go subscribe to my brother Southern T Boxing and Sports. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Southern T dropped the link in the chat. Hey Sneed, what's going on? Yeah, smash that like button, man. Get the likes all the way up. Yeah, that's unfortunate, man. We don't value ourselves, man. I think uh, I think Canelo going to cruiserweight is a bad timing. Bradley Carroll, salute to LA. Him going to cruiserweight is bad timing. And the reason I say it's bad timing because, uh, 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 yeah, that's unfortunate. Tate. It's unfortunate, man. We don't value our man. You know, man, this is life, man. Heck, man, what's going on? We just don't value it, man. It's amazing, man. Instead of coming together with the brother and build each other up and build something special, we rather. It's, why, man? Why? For no reason. Like my thing is, what do you get out of it now? You at home doing what? You the person that did that. You know, you're at home. What did you achieve right now? You feel accomplished? You feel accomplished, man? Like now, granted, I don't know what he's done to to warrant that, but it's just unfortunate, man. It's a never ending cycle for no reason. You know the power you have coming together and building something special. It's amazing. It amazes me every time I see something like that. It's like, really, really. Yeah, Brian SOG. But the thing is, even if it was built on that, as you age, you have your own thought pattern to change it. You can change it. Once you get to, no, I'm a grown man. I make my decisions today. Nobody's perfect, but I make my decisions today. Regardless of West Philly Tours, hold on, regardless of what my childhood consists of, what my upbringing consists of, I make my own decision. There's no excuse for that. You know right from wrong. You know right from wrong. Period. Regardless of what took place or anything, man. You know right from wrong. Paul Jones, what's going on? Paul Jones said, "Why pull up to a chicken shack?" Well, first he went to a cookie shop, not a chicken shack with a Lambo. Why should he why he can't go to why he can't go to a chicken shack or a cookie shop because he have a Lambo? Just think about that. So because I have a Lamborghini, I can't go to a chicken shop? Just let that sink in. No, 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 it doesn't. No, it doesn't. So you have to go to if I have a Lamborghini or a Ferrari or a nice car, I have to go to a sophisticated restaurant because my people are not going to value me. Or because somebody don't want to work as hard as me. You know what that should be? It should be motivation. It should be motivation, people. That's what that should be. Hey, bro, you just showed me that I could do this. You know what I try to do with my brothers every single day? Bro, you could do this. You could do this. You could do this. Do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. If I call you my brother, I'm always going to try to tell you the best way to do something. Period. So I see you pull up. I don't care who you are. I don't care if we ain't never got along. But I saw you come from the same place I came from, and I see you got it, and you doing it legit. That means I could do it. Royal 1980 Longhorn, what's going on? And before I do that, see, this is the problem. We have too much pride. Cause see, I go to my brother and be like, yo, bro, I know we don't rock like that. Cobra Kai Army, what's going on? I know we don't rock like that. But let me ask you a question. I'm coming to you humbly. Hey, bro, how you get there? And maybe, just maybe, that'll humble him as well. And maybe he'll look at you and say, wow, bro, that's real right there. And maybe he'll say, you know something, man? It ain't worth us going back and forth. Yo, this is how I did this, and this, and blah, 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 blah. And then maybe that influenced the people coming up behind us and the kids behind us to say, man, these dudes came together and did that. I remember once upon a time, this, and that. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I love? I watched the Wu-Tang show with my son, right? And I know it's a lot of fiction in there, but there's a message in that Wu-Tang Mansa Musa lifestyle. What's going on? The Wu-Tang, the biography or whatever it is, right? Big Pooh, what's going on? David Corona, what's going on? But he has this segment about Raekwon and Ghostface, right? Freaking Fire RC, what's going on? And he has this whole buildup as they coming up and they just can't get along. I'm paraphrasing, right? And in real life, they didn't get along. And they went through all of that, Raekwon and Ghostface, right? They went through all of that. And do you know, out of all the members in the Wu-Tang, they're the ones that still like this? They're the ones that's like this. And I watched the interview Raekwon did. He said, we learned that we understand each other. So that should tell you something. That should tell you something. You're more alike than you understand, man. This is, man. Bro, I can't. Listen, I would much rather be like, yo, bro, I want you to do this and this and this. I want us to eat together. That's what I want us to do. Why can't we eat together? Why can't we agree to disagree? Raul Garcia, what's going on? Hey, you came from this part of the town, I came from that part of the town. Let's agree to disagree. But maybe if me and you come together, you could uplift the people that you represent, that you feel so strong about. Right? Pardon me, people. The people that you represent and you feel so strongly about is why we clashing. And the people I feel, well, if me and you came together, maybe you could uplift those people. And I can uplift mine. You understand what I'm saying? That's just how I see it, man. Maybe I'm wrong, man. I don't know. I don't think I am, though. But that's just how I see it, man. We can help each other, man. We can help each other. So you see, people come and they be like, yo, Blue, you see what this dude said about you, that dude said about you? No. The real Dino Wells, what's going on? No. D. Murray, what's going on? This channel, that channel, this channel, that channel. I'm going to tell y'all a true story before I get off. This is a true story. This is a true story. Kevin Alcine, salute to you, great brother. Have a great night. This is a true story I'm going to tell y'all. This is a dude that always makes videos about me. This video, that video, this video, that video. I don't watch the videos. I don't know. Right? I happen to be talking to this guy in my inbox all the time. Mojo99 was going. But I happen to be talking to a gentleman, Champion Hawk, my brother, Jay Smith, what's going on? I happen to be talking to a gentleman in my inbox all the time, right? This is a true story. My son could tell you. And so one day, my oldest son that y'all see in the chat, he comes in and he says, hey, Pop, man, who is this dude? Y'all know my son that comes in here. And he comes to the house. He don't live with us. So he comes to the house. He goes, Pop, who's this dude, man? Charles Bell, what's going on? And I said, who? He said, this dude right here, man. He always making videos about you, man. Every time I turn around, this dude's making videos. My son watch everything. This dude making videos about you. I said, son, I don't know who he is, baby boy. He said, man, look at this dude. Look at this dude. Right? And so this particular day, he was so adamant about it. Usually I tell him, this is what I usually tell him. I usually tell my son, don't pay him no mind. But he was so adamant about it, made me curious, right? So I looked, right? Right? And lo and behold, would you know, it's the dude that I be talking to in my inbox on Instagram all the time. Now I stopped knowing what's going on. When I saw his picture and I saw him, I'm like, huh? I told this dude, I'm talking about regular stuff. Regular stuff. He asking me about regular stuff, this, that, and this. Regular stuff. And I'm like, man, this dude, when my son showed me, I'm like, man, this dude look familiar. This is a true story. I'm not going to say his name. So I'm like, wow, bro, like the brother being in like, yeah, man, I put stuff on Instagram, right? And he'll be commenting on it, man, blessings to you, brother. This is what he'll tell me. Blessings to you, brother. Man, you good, this, and this. Knows I don't watch your stuff. So that day, I copied the link, right? R. Ramsey, what's going on? I copied the link and I posted in there. I waited for him to hit me up on Instagram. And he hits me up on Instagram and he goes, hey man, uh, um, what's that you riding? What's that you riding in that you put on Instagram? So I said, Slingshot. I said, yeah. Oh man, bless you, man. That's nice, man. Enjoy it. So I said, hey man, I want to ask you a question. He said, what's up? I pinned it in the chat. My brother Kyle, Box Session TBS. Salute to my brother Kyle in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Kyle at Box Session TBS. Right? Rogers, what's going on? So I said, bro, I want to ask you questions. Yeah. So I pinned the link in the chat. I said, is this you? Ronnie Chappelle, what's going on? Rogers, what's going on? I said, this you, bro? I ain't heard from him since. He read the message. I ain't heard from him since. Amazing. Amazing. Orlando Whitehorn, what's going on? Haven't heard from him since. Amazing, isn't it? Amazing, man. And I don't understand why is it necessary, right, for us to do that to us? You understand what I'm saying? Why is it necessary for us to do it to us? For what? Amazing. Get the likes up to 1.2K, my peoples. Smash that like button. Get the likes to 1.2K. I don't know, D. Murray. I never watched him to begin with. My son didn't say anything else about him. John Riggins, what's going on? I never watched him to begin with. Didn't even know he had a channel. Heidi, what's going on? Salute to San Francisco. Because I'm on the West Coast, that's why. So I didn't even know he had the channel to begin with. Neckbone, what's going on? Excuse me, y'all. Smash that like button. Get the likes to 1.2K. Ooh. Amazing. Smash the like button. Sweet Pea, what's going on? So how can we support your show? Just coming here. You being here and supporting me. That's support in itself. I appreciate you. That's support in itself, great brother. And I appreciate you. Appreciate you, Kevin Lau Sr. I appreciate you, great brother. Hackman, what's going on? He wouldn't be Shakur even if he... Oscar Valdez? I don't believe so. Melvin Harris, what's going on? Julius Thomas, what's going on? Appreciate you. No doubt. Yeah, smash that like button, man. Get the likes to 1.2K. Get the likes up to 1.2K. 1.2K. Vince Williams, my brother, what's going on? So yeah, big news in the sport of boxing, man. I love the sport of boxing. I just want to see Joe Golden. What's going on? I would love to see the best fight the best. Okay, that's my stance in the sport of boxing. Fan first, what's going on? I always want to see the best fight the best. Period. Period. No, see the real Dino Wells. Let me explain this, right? See, I'll be torn, right? Because I understand Canelo Alvarez going up to cruiserweight and becoming a 5 division champion. I don't mind that. I mind the timing. The timing. You have David Benavidez clean out the division. Fight David Benavidez, beat David Benavidez, clean out the division, right? And then why not in September, Cinco de Mayo weekend, you fight David Benavidez, beat David Benavidez. You understand? Fight and beat David Benavidez, right? After you fight and beat David Benavidez, you coming back in September anyway. Go to cruiserweight in September. You officially became the lineal 168-pound super middleweight champion, bar none. You beat everybody in the division. Period. John Merriweather, I appreciate you. You beat everybody in the division. You cleaned it out, right? Then you go ahead in September. You come back anyway. If he fights and beats David Benavidez and completely clean out the division, well, what is there else for him to do? Maybe people will call for him to fight Jamal Charlo, right? Or now, hey, we want to see you go to 178. Stephen Taylor, what's going on? Now we want to see you go to 175 and fight Artur Beterbiev or Dimitri Bivol. Well, even if that's the case, TR, top rank in the building, what's going on? Right? Even if that's the case, right? Even if that's the case, well, then it's still justified to say, I'm going to skip over Artur Beterbiev and Bivol right now. I'm going to go to cruiserweight and I'm going to challenge for a 5th division. That'll be applauded. It's not being applauded right now by his peers and the fans and the real hardcore boxing fans. Not the fans that just want to see Canelo fight and win by any means. No. The hardcore boxing fans that want to see the best fight the best. Okay, that acknowledge Canelo Alvarez's greatness. Michael Brown, what's going on? And just want to see the best fight the best. The boxing pundits, his peers, right? Fight David Benavidez. You beat him. There's nobody else at 68. Because Jamal Charles is not a 168 pounder. He let us know that every chance he get when it came to David Benavidez. Shakur Stevenson, Edwin Valero, it'll be a very tough fight, close fight, but he's just a better boxer. Douglas Bronzy, 13, what's going on? You understand? So you fight him and you beat him, right? And then going to cruiserweight is justified. Nobody can take that. Nobody can say, well, Canelo, man, you avoided. No, Product 909, what's going on? No, it's justified. All right, Canelo going to 190, going to cruiserweight, then it'll be great. Artur Beterbiev. Brian SOG, Artur Beterbiev. You understand? Will the older Charles bounce back from his legal issues? I don't get into that, man. I ain't know he even had it, because I don't get into that. Their personal life. The only time I make mention about anything of that magnitude was Roy Jones Jr. versus Marvin Hagler. Great fight, man. I think I'm gonna go Roy Jones, because when Marvin Hagler fought the best fighters, he always seemed to be don't want to say hesitant is not the word. His approach was more cautious for whatever reason. When he fought Sugar Ray Leonard, when he fought Roberto Duran, he gave him too much respect. And if he give Playu, what's going on? If he give Roy Jones that respect, he's going to lose. Then who you got? Fulton or Figueroa? Stevie Fulton. Be a very close fight, though. I think Steve Fulton is more versatile, but he's going to have to weather the storm and the pressure of Omar Figueroa, man. That's going to be tough. Too shy. What's going on? Who you got? Canelo versus James Toney. And not too many people I pick against James Toney. Not too many people. James Toney is that guy to me. Smash the like button, people. Get the likes all the way up. Let's get the likes to 1.2K. Smash the like button, people. That dude, what's going on? Who got me versus you? Wow. Salute to you, great brother. You won. You got it. What you think about El Rayo? Who's El Rayo? I had headgear issues. Who had headgear issues? Coleman Phoenix, what's going on? Who's El Rayo? Coach Show Dry Race Board, what's going on? I'm getting tired now. Raul Garcia, what's going on? Ruben Yisrael, yeah. CJ, what's going on? Oh, you talking about Valenzuela? Oh, you talking about Jose Benavidez Senior's fighter? Yeah, he's good, man. Don't seem like Teofimo Lopez want to fight him, do he? Yeah, don't seem like Teofimo Lopez want that fight, do he? Yeah, he trained with Jose Benavidez Senior. Yeah, he's nice, man. That kid is nice. How should Boots approach his next step at 147? Show up at everybody fight. Raul Garcia's gonna. Yeah, Jose. Yeah, Venezuela. I know who he is. Solomon Perez Jr. Prime Joe Kazaki versus Prime Andre Ward. Woo, man. Ooh. Ooh. Jamel Charlo versus Margarito. Jamel Charlo. I think Joe Calzaghe might win. Ronnie Chappelle, Gary Russell Jr. versus Devin Haney. Devin Haney. I think Joe Calzaghe might beat Andre Ward. It's a good athlete, Joe Calzaghe was, man. That's. Whew. Terrence Crawford, Jerron Ennis. Don't know. Prime P-Rock versus Canelo. Canelo. Eno boxing, yeah. Andre Ward will have to force that fight to the inside. Shakur versus Tank. Shakur. Nobody wants to fight. Yeah, I want to see Jamal fight Danny Jacobs. Canelo versus Ward. Andre Ward. Azuma Nelson, prime fighters in today's. Oh, he would do great. King David 87 was going on. Their mentality of boxing is completely different, man. Envy the God was going on. 140 Crawford versus Pernell Whitaker. Ooh, Pernell Whitaker. Pernell stayed cool, calm, and collective. B-Hop versus James Toney. Great one, man. I'm going James Toney. There's not too many people I pick against James Toney. Stephen Taylor, my brother, what's going on? Apply you, brother, in the super chat, dropping that go on your boy Blue in the super chat. Get the likes up. Who else engages with family like this? Follow on Instagram, Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Play you with dropping the go on your boy Blue in the super chat. Much love to you, great brother. I appreciate you. Yes, King David 87, Dominique Seaborn, what's going on? Loma versus Tank. Gerardo Rivera said Canelo sucked. No, he don't. Herring versus Valdez. Oh, that's a good fight, right? Jamal Herring does good with fighters, aggressive fighters. Texas Trucker, what's going on? but I still pick Valdez. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1.2K. Smash the like button, people. Right now, ASAP. Usyk versus Canelo. Oh, man. Usyk too big. Usyk. I know Canelo going to cruiserweight. Tank versus Shakur. Pacquiao versus Tito. Good fight. Manuel H, my brother. What's going on? Pacquiao versus Tito Trinidad. Pacquiao. Tito Trinidad put too much weight on his front foot. Lennox Lewis really bold. Lennox Lewis. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1.2K. Tito Trinidad put too much emphasis on his front foot, too much weight on his front foot, lean over his front foot. Pacquiao's too quick. He won't be able to respond to Pacquiao quick enough. Will Canelo ever fight a heavyweight? It seems like it. Canelo versus Nigel Benn. Oh, man. Nigel Benn. Josh Taylor versus Tank Davis. 50-50 fight. I would say... man. Josh Taylor and Tank. I think Josh Taylor's just too big for him. Can Andy Ruiz Jr. become mandatory for Wilder versus White? Yes, he can. He's number 2 in the WBC rankings. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1.2K. ASAP, my peoples. Get the likes up. Winky Wright versus Marvin Hagler. Marvin Hagler. Winky Wright too basic for Marvin Hagler. He would just be sitting there. Thurman versus Tank get a catchweight. Tank Davis. Manuel H. Prime Floyd versus Boots. EJ Crawford. Floyd. I never bet against Floyd. Aaron Pryor versus Tank. Aaron Pryor. Better boxer. Plant versus Boots. Boots. Tony versus Hagler, 160. Marvin Hagler. Oh, James Tony? Oh. Woof. I'm going James Tony. Spence versus Boots. Right now, don't know. Plant versus Boo Boo. Great fight. Andrew. Hagler versus Canelo. Hagler. Sweet Pea versus Floyd. Floyd. Hagler versus Hopkins. Great fight. Marvin Hagler. Benavidez versus Boots. Boots. Roy Jones, Andre Ward. Roy Jones. Michael Brown said Boots get hits too much. When you seen that? Canelo versus Terry Norris. Canelo. Seemed like Terry Norris folded when his big fights happened. Plea you. Hey, bro, how you say it? It's plea you, right? Julian Jackson versus Canelo. Oh, Julian Jackson. Jamal Charlo versus Jaime Munguia. Jamal Charlo. Jamel versus Jamal. Never thought about it. Triple G, Winky Wright. Winky Wright. He'll neutralize Triple G. Dominic Seaborn said, appreciate you, your time. No doubt. Your family. Duran versus Pacquiao. Great fight. I'm picking Duran. KB, what's going on? Sergio Martinez versus Canelo. Sergio Martinez. Awkward, power, speed, and won't be flustered. Jay Dixon. Oliver McCall versus Galata. Oliver McCall in his heyday. I'm picking McCall. Real Dino Wells, but you said Winky Wright was basic. He is basic. Burgess Meredith, what's going on? Andre Ward versus James Toney, great fight. James Toney, better inside fighter. Prime Zab versus Prime Broner, Zab. Virgil Ortiz versus Boots. Ward versus Spence, too big. Hearn versus De La Hoya, great fight. Tommy Hearns. Spence versus Benavidez, Spence. Lennox Lewis versus Tyson Fury, Lennox Lewis. Burley versus Floyd. So let me get on out of here. Taylor for what? What's going on, great brother? Let me get on out of here. Go over to my brother Fred Barbershop Conversations. Check out my brother Fred Barbershop Conversations. He should be on right now. So go over to my brother Fred Barbershop Conversations. Check him out. That's all I got for y'all. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace. Raul Garcia, Prime Mayweather versus Prime Chavez, Mayweather. Peace.